Hello and welcome to Norway. You join us in the Gjovik Olympic Cavern Hall for the 1995 World Short Track Speed Skating Championships. Well, this stadium played host to a lot of the qualifying rounds of the ice hockey in the 94 Winter Olympics. It's short track speed skating now. And we start off with the ladies event. This the final day of competition. And the situation going into the heats for the 1,000 meters is that Chunlu Wang for China is in the lead with 7 points. In second place, Lee Kyung-chun for the Republic of Korea. And third, Yun-mi Kim, also for the Republic of Korea. And the nearest challenge to the Koreans and the Chinese is from Isabelle Charret, who's joint third place with Annie Perot from Canada down in sixth. So there's 3 skaters all on 3 points, occupying that third position. There's the man that has the unenviable task of being the referee for the finals day of competition. Chunlu Wang on the 500 meters, was third in the 1,500 meters. And the situation is that you get 5 points for a win, 3 points for second place, 2 for third, and 1 point for fourth. And those points are added together and eventually will give us the world champion. And any skaters that actually make it through to the finals will be competing in the 3,000 meters. That's the last race of the day, just prior to the relay. So on with the action. The ladies 1,000 meters. And then number 17, Chunlu Wang, the leader at the moment, in splendid form. She's drawn up against Susan Busch from Germany, lying in 16th place, and there Olga Karolin from Israel, lying in 26th. So Chunlu Wang should have quite an easy task here. Susan Busch there. There are 8 heats. And we'll show you 4 of the heats. And then all of the action from the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and of course the finals. So they're the lineup. Inside for Israel, Olga Karolin. That's the leader, Chunlu Wang. On the outside, and Germany's Susan Busch in the center there. So 1,000 meters is 9 laps of the track. And no full starts. As Olga Karolin is out in front with Chunlu Wang, second place. And at the back at the moment, Susan Busch. 2 go through to the quarterfinals. So still out in front, Olga Karolin, and Wang just biding her time. Olga just keeping her at bay at the moment. Susan Busch for Germany just takes a look down the outside. Nobody wanting to really take this on with 4 laps to go. So now the pace hops up as Chunlu Wang for China takes the lead now. And Susan Busch into second place, and Olga getting left behind. So Chunlu looking very relaxed indeed. Susan Busch just going with her. And these two looking very strong to go with a lap to go. Chunlu Wang out in front. Susan Busch for Germany in second place, and Olga Karolin for Israel, lying in 26th place, won't make it through to the quarterfinals. So the leader safely through, and a very solid skate indeed. Susan Busch for Germany, she goes through as well. And there Olga Karolin from Israel, just holding them at bay through the opening stages of this race. But when Chunlu made her move, and in fact it was Susan Busch that instigated the move, quite incredible the angles that these skaters get over. Brilliant technicians. And Wang easily through. Here's confirmation of that. So Chunlu Wang for China in first, and Susan Busch for Germany second. They both go through to the quarterfinals. Now this is actually heat number 4, race 65. And the lineup here: Yang for China, lying in 7th place, 5th in last year's championships. Amy Peterson for the United States of America, lying in 8th place. And Evera for Belgium, and Tatiana Nestorova, lying in 26th. Amy Peterson won a bronze medal in the 500 meters in the Olympics. So Yang at the back of the pack at the moment. Belgium out at front. And now Amy Peterson makes her move. 8th place at the moment. And 4 laps to go. Now Yang at the back of the pack. 5th in last year's championship. She makes a move around the outside. Amy Peterson has built up quite a lead. Yang now into 2nd place, with Tatiana Nestorova in 3rd and Anne Evero in 4th place. And a battle brewing between these two. They won't want to risk anything. Amy Peterson safely through, as is Yang for China. And Peterson did everything right there. Early on in the race, built up quite a substantial lead to keep herself out of trouble. Yang left herself quite a bit to do, but very experienced indeed. And there Peterson, very powerful skater. And she really did open up the field. And Tatiana Nestorova trying to go with her. Good fluid movement from Peterson. And there Yang right round the outside, showing her expertise. Tatiana Nestorova trying to hold her off, but unable to do so. And there the 2 qualifiers, Amy Peterson and Yang. Now we move on to heat number 6. This is race number 67 of these championships. And there the lineup. So-hee Kim for the Republic of Korea, lying in 3rd place. Finished 2nd in the 1500 meters. Silver medalist in last year's World Championships, bronze medalist in the 1000 meters in the Winter Olympics. And for Bulgaria, Evgenia Radanova, lying in 13th. Katia Kulchuri for Italy, lying in 21st place. And Esmeralda Ozindriva for Holland, lying in 26th. That's Katia Kultura for Italy. And it's Esmeralda that takes up the running with Sohee Kim, and lying in 3rd place, right at the back at the moment. And again, she'll just want to bide her time. It's Katia Kultura for Italy, lying in 2nd place. Bulgarian Evgenia Radanova in 3rd, and Sohee Kim just moves a little closer to the pack. 6 laps to go. Still Sohee Kim biding her time. And Esmeralda Ozindriva for Holland out in front. Now the situation changes as the Italian goes in front. Now Sohee Kim with 4 laps to go. Now down to 3 laps. Moves up the field, and the Dutch girl is left behind. Sohee Kim moves into 2nd place now. Evgenia Radanova out in front. Sohee Kim in 2nd, and Katia Kultura for Italy in 3rd at the bell. And you feel she's left herself too much to do. These two sure to go through. Evgenia Radanova for Bulgaria in 2nd place. Sohee Kim easily through. And showing all her experience there. Didn't go off too quickly. There, Radanova. And that a good result from her. Well, Esmeralda Ozindriva had to go off quickly and try and stretch the field. Yeah, Evgenia Radanova making her move. Sohee Kim goes with her. Katia Kultura unable to stop these two. Down into 2nd place, and Sohee Kim soon to go through as well. And there are the 2 qualifiers. Kim just making her move on the inside. And Radanova settling for 2nd place. And the results of heat number 6. Sohee Kim and Evgenia Radanova making it through. So now race number 68, heat number 7. And the lineup here. Annie Perrault for Canada, lying in 6th place, 4th in the 500 meters. And for China, Dongsang Shang. There she is. For France, Sandrine Daudet will be in lane number 3. And for Italy, lying in 23rd place, Barbara Baldesera. There the lineup. China on the inside. Then it's the Italian, French, and the Canadian Annie Perrault on the outer. And a very, very slow start indeed. Nobody really wanting to take up the running, but it's Barbara Baldesera in front. Sandrine Daudet for France in 2nd place, and Dongsang Sang, and at the back Annie Perrault. And quite sensible to sit at the back of the pack. So now Dongsang Sang takes up the running with Italy in 2nd place. France in 3rd. And Annie Perrault still at the back with 5 laps to go. Dongsang Sang. Barbara Barbara Baldesera for Italy. And Sandrine Daudet now moves to the back of the pack. Annie Perrault up into third place. And Dong Sang goes up a gear. Barbara Baldesera trying to stay with it. 3 laps to go, and it's now Annie Perrault in second place for Canada. China, Canada, Italy, France. 2 laps to go, and down goes the leader, Dong Sang. So Annie Perrault in front as, oh dear, now that's got to be disqualification. Hope she's all right. Annie Perrault goes down, as does Barbara Baldesera. Dong Sang back up on her feet, as is Annie Perrault for Canada. And this will be a scrap for the line. Dong Sang finishes. Barbara Baldesera will not complete the race. And the 2 qualifiers there, Sandrine Daudet for France and Dong Sang. And let's hope that Barbara Baldesera is all right. We'll wait for confirmation of that. And a heat there packed full of incident. It certainly looked to me as though Annie Perrault caused at least one of those incidents. There we see Dong Sang out in front. And just lost her footing there. And Annie Perrault taking advantage of that, but all credit to Sang, quickly up on her feet, as Annie Perrault looked to have barged Barbara Baldesera to me. You can see a very nasty fall indeed, but the Canadian got up and finished the race. So now we move on to the men's competition. There, the lineup for heat number 3. And the situation here is that Ji-Hoon Che for the Republic of Korea leads. Eric Flame for the United States of America in second place with 3 points, but Ji-Hoon Che has won both races. 10 points he has. Marco Wullerman, former world champion from Italy, also in second with 3 points. And the surprise really that none of the Canadians have actually got any points yet. Frederick Blackburn in 7th place with his teammate Marc Gagnon, reigning world champion. So the lineup here. Yoon-Ho Lee for the Republic of Korea, equal 4th place. Stephen Bradbury for Australia. Vincent Wolvers for Holland. Bruno Loskos for France. And Martin Niklaus for Switzerland. As Bradbury makes his move, he takes up the running. And Vincent Wolvers in 2nd place with 7 laps to go. And Yoon-Ho Lee in 4th place at the moment. But very quickly makes his move and now into the lead. So Yoon-Ho Lee for Korea in front. Stephen Bradbury now takes up the lead with 5 laps to go. So Bradbury in front. Yoon-Ho Lee for the Republic of Korea in 2nd place. And Vincent Wolvers for Holland in 3rd. And the lead changes once again. Yoon-Ho Lee back in front. Bradbury takes a look down the inside. And Wolvers keeping with these 3. Stephen Bradbury in 2nd place as the Dutchman takes a look down the inside. Yoon-Ho Lee comfortably out in front. Bradbury, a little sprint out of that bend. 1 lap to go. Yoon-Ho Lee in front. Stephen Bradbury for Australia in 2nd place as Vincent Wolvers makes a move down the inside. Bradbury blocked and down into 3rd place, and Bradbury loses it on the final bend. Glances across at the referee. And you have to say that Wolvers looked to have blocked Bradbury. Well, let's hope we get to see that again. Bradbury making his move on the inside there. And a race in which the lead changed many times. Yoon-ho Lee for the Republic of Korea, lying in 4th place, 10th in last year's championships. And Stephen Bradbury, part of the very successful Australian relay team. 2nd in the World Championships, bronze medal winners in the Winter Olympics. And, well, there's the moment. And the Frenchman takes a dive. Bradbury glances across, and we wait for confirmation. But I think Bradbury's likely to go through. And there the referee. Not an easy decision, but it should be Yoon-ho Lee for the Republic of Korea, and I reckon Stephen Bradbury for Australia that go through, with Vincent Volvers for Holland being disqualified. But we wait for confirmation. And there it is, indeed. Stephen Bradbury does go through, with Yoon-ho Lee and Vincent Volvers for Holland disqualified. Bruno Loskos falling on the final bend, but still completed the race. So now to heat number 4. There the lineup. Marc Gagnon, the reigning world champion, but lying in 7th place at this stage. Bronze medal winner in the 1,000 meters in the 94 Olympics. John Coyle for the United States of America, lying in 9th place. And Hongbo Tsang for China in 18th, with Mike McMillan for New Zealand down in 23rd place. But it's the Canadian Marc Gagnon out in front. Yeah, Hongbo Tsang at the back. Mike McMillan for New Zealand in 2nd place, with John Coyle in 3rd. There's Hongbo Tsang. Little turn of speed from him with 7 laps to go. And it's Zhang out in front now, with Marc Gagnon 2nd place, McMillan down to 3rd, and John Coyle at the back of the pack. Now Marc Gagnon takes up the running, and John Coyle goes into 2nd place. Well, a nasty few moments there. Hongbo Tsang in 3rd place, and Mike McMillan completely lost his momentum, with a lot to do with 4 laps to go. So Marc Gagnon out in front. John Coyle for the United States of America in 2nd place. Hongbo Tsang in 3rd, and Mike McMillan struggling to get back into contention. And just 2 laps to go now, and McMillan must be out of it. Hongbo Tsang unlikely to catch these two. At the bell, Gagnon, the reigning champion, in the lead. And John Coyle for the United States of America in 2nd place, and these two will qualify. Now Marc Gagnon goes through. The question is, will John Coyle? Well, we'll take a look at the incident again in slow motion, where Mike McMillan really lost any chance. Here's Hongbo Tsang making his move round the outside. And Gagnon glances across, senses the challenge. So Tsang out in front, with Gagnon in 2nd place now. Well, did John Coyle obstruct Hongbo Tsang there to get that 2nd place? Well, we wait for confirmation of that. And indeed, John Coyle disqualified, so Marc Gagnon and Hongbo Tsang make it through. So now we move on to heat number 6. There's the lineup. And lying in second place going into this 1,000 meters, Erik Flame. That's Bjorn Elgerton from Norway, lying in 12th place, was 9th in the Olympics in the 500 meters. That's Erik Flame, lying in second place, 16th in last year's World Championships, but back in 1988 won the all-round World Championships and a silver medalist in the 1,500 meters in the Winter Olympics. Mark Velzeboer for Holland, lying in 14th place, with Yiyun Li for China down in 23rd. It's Li at the back of the pack. Out in front, Mark Velzeboer. Li now makes his move and goes from the back right to the front. Erik Flame takes a look down the outside. 7 laps to go. And Flame now just trying to get in front. Li in second place now. Velzeboer down into third. Elgerton at the back. And Erik Flame extending his lead. Yiyun Li for China still in second place. Mark Velzeboer fighting back, and he moves up into and a confrontation between those two. They're both out, and Bjorn Elgerton for Norway now moves up into second place. 4 laps to go, and these two really can coast home. Well, Erik Flame has run a very, very sensible race indeed. Bjorn Elgerton just needs to stay on his feet now. And there, Yiyun Li for China lets the two leaders through as they take the bell. So Erik Flame for the United States of America, lying in second place, and important for him to qualify here, with Bjorn Elgerton for Norway. They're the two qualifiers from race 75, the 6th heat of this 1,000 meters. There's Elgerton. We look back at Yiyun Li for China, making his move around the outside. At this stage, Mark Velzeboer for Holland was out in front, with Erik Flame just tucked in second, moved down into third by the move from Yiyun Li. And now Velzeboer takes a look down the inside of Yiyun Li, and you can see there's really not enough room for the two of them. Now the onus is on the man that is doing the overtaking. Velzeboer can't believe it. But no doubt about the two qualifiers. So now on to heat number 8, the final heat in these 1,000 meters. There, number 137, Maurizio Carninoni from Italy, lying in 4th place. And there, Wilf O'Reilly, 30 years of age, from Birmingham. 3rd in this year's British Championships, but remember back in 1988, won 2 gold medals when short track speed skating was a demonstration sport. Has had an awful time after the terrible injury of his girlfriend Monique Velzeboer, who is in fact paralyzed by a crash in short track speed skating. Certainly didn't have a good season last year, but finding some sort of form. So Wilf O'Reilly out in front. Patrick Falk for Austria, lying in 28th place. In 2nd place, the Italian Maurizio Carninoni at the back, and Wilf O'Reilly really controlling this race with 6 laps to go. Carnino from Italy in 2nd place. And Arjen Nakba for Germany in 3rd. Pushed down to 4th place by Patrick Falk. Now, Wilf O'Reilly steps up a gear. Maurizio Carnino goes with him. As the German takes a look down the outside, Arjen Nakba. But Wilf O'Reilly still out in front. Maurizio Carnino in 2nd place. Arjen Nakbar now up into second, and contact made there. And Maurizio Canino loses his stride. Wilf O'Reilly still out in front with 2 laps to go. Arjen Nakbar takes a look down the inside. O'Reilly losing his stride a little bit there. Now at the bell, the Italian moves through. O'Reilly into second place. Germany down into third. Maurizio Canino out in front. Wilf O'Reilly holds on to second. And the German Arjen Nakbar in third place. Now, a little bit of a rough heat that. Maurizio Canino crosses the line first. Wilf O'Reilly in second. But will there be any disqualifications? Certainly contact made on more than one occasion during this heat. Wilf O'Reilly trying to control the race. The German there, Arjen Nakbar, taking a look down the outside, and he did well to stay on his feet then. All over the place. This sport definitely not for the faint-hearted. And remember, short track speed skating, a non-contact sport, and Maurizio Canino just losing an edge there. Wilf O'Reilly moves inside. Arjen Nakbar now. Was that an obstruction? Canino did well, lost his rhythm with about 3 laps to go. Wilf O'Reilly could well be disqualified for the move in overtaking the German Arjen Nakbar. And there you can see O'Reilly crosses the line in second place. Maurizio Canino certain to go through. We wait for confirmation. Well, there the referee, and it looks to me as though somebody will be disqualified, and there you see Wilf O'Reilly is disqualified. Arjen Nakbar goes through. So Maurizio Canino and the German Arjen Nakbar make it through to the quarterfinals.
The stars of world gymnastics meet in Paris.
Welcome back. You now join us for the quarterfinals of the ladies' 1,000 meters. And the lineup in the first heat will be Yoonmi Kim for the Republic of Korea, lying in third place. There are 3 skaters that hold third place. There's Kim, So-hee Kim, and Isabelle Charret for Canada also occupy that third position. There's the lineup. Yang for China, lying in 7th. For France, lying in 16th place, Sandrine Daudet. And Nobuko Yamada for Japan, who occupies 21st spot. So Yoonmi Kim for the Republic of Korea. She was a member of the relay team that won the gold medal in the Winter Olympics. There's Yang, 5th in both the World Championships last year and the 1,000 meters at the Winter Olympics. Nobuko Yamada just preparing herself. There's 9 laps, and that's Sandrine Daudet from France. So Daudet has done very well to qualify here. So first up, Yang from China, lying in 7th place. She's on the inner. Noboko Yamada in lane 2, lying in 21st place. Lane 3, occupied by Sandrine Daudet. There she is. And lane 4, Umi Kim from the Republic of Korea. So a good start, 9 laps to go, and Umi Kim will be looking for a good result here. Remember, lying in 3rd place. There's Noboko Yamada out in front, taking control of this race. With Yang in 2nd place, Umi Kim 3rd, and Sandrine Daudet for France, making a move now up into 2nd place. In fact, now takes up the lead. Umi Kim now moves up. 6 laps to go. And Sandrine Daudet in 2nd place as Noboko Yamada makes a move. She moves up into 2nd place now. Kim just holding her off. 5 laps to go. Umi Kim out in front. Noboko Yamada in 2nd place. Sandrine Daudet in 3rd, and Yang for China at the back at the moment. And Yang makes a move. Very wide into that bend. 4 laps to go. Still Umi Kim out in front. Noboko Yamada in 2nd place. And Yang again takes a look down the outside with 3 laps to go. Right up on these two, moves into the inside and into 2nd place. Umi Kim in the lead. Yang in 2nd place. Noboko Yamada for Japan in 3rd. And down goes Umi Kim. So now Yang out in front with Noboko Yamada for Japan in 2nd place. These two pretty sure to qualify. And desperate disappointment for Umi Kim. Well, there's your qualifiers. Yang for China and Noboko Yamada. And remember, Umi Kim was lying in 3rd place, joint 3rd spot with So-hee Kim and Isabelle Charret, who go in the next heat. So Yang lying in 7th place, Noboko Yamada for Japan in 21st spot. Those two go through to the semi-finals. There, Umi Kim looking around as Yang makes her move on the outside. And Yang biding her time. Well, what a bitter blow for Umi Kim. And there's the moment. You can see that outside edge on the left skate. Just unable to hold. And the corners really do get very cut up indeed, and easy for these skaters just to lose an edge. Well, a dicey moment there. Noboko Yamada didn't want to risk anything, but there's confirmation. Yang for China goes through, as does Noboko Yamada for Japan. So now we move on to heat number 2. And there, So-hee Kim occupying that joint 3rd spot. Bronze medalists in the 1,000 meters in the Winter Olympics, silver medalists in the World Championships last year. Isabelle Charret also in 3rd place, 9th in the World Championships last year, 7th in the Winter Olympics in the 500 meters. There's Isabelle Charret. Important race for her. And that's Susan Busch for Germany, lying in 16th place. And the other skater on the inside, the right-hand side of your picture there she is, Evgenia Radanova from Bulgaria, lying in 13th spot. Once again, a very sedate pace, and Isabelle Charret it is that goes into the front, with Susan Busch in 2nd place, So-hee Kim in 3rd, and Evgenia Radanova for Bulgaria at the back at the moment. 8 laps to go. The cat-and-mouse game, this. Charest for Canada in the front. Germany's Susan Bush, second place. Still So-hee Kim for the Republic of Korea in third. Takes a look down the outside. 7 laps to go. And now So-hee Kim out in front. Isabelle Charest down into second place. Germany's Susan Bush in third. And still at the back, Evgenia Radionova. So nobody really wanting to take up the running, but Evgenia Radionova now makes her move round the outside, and she goes up into second spot. And Isabelle Charest trying to close the door, but it's Radionova in the lead. So-hee Kim in second place. Isabelle Charest now down into third. 3 laps to go. And Evgenia Radionova opening up the lead. The German at the back, Susan Bush, unable to keep with these 3. And 2 laps to go now. Isabelle Charest with an awful lot to do. Evgenia Radionova still out in front. So-hee Kim takes a look down the inside, and Kim into the lead. Radionova in second spot. Now what can Isabelle Charest do? Moves up onto the shoulder of the Bulgarian. Needs to make a move now going into the line. And I think that Evgenia Radionova made it. Isabelle Charest will not make it through to the semi-finals. The 2 qualifiers there from this second heat. So-hee Kim and Evgenia Radionova. Isabelle Charest for Canada in third place. Susan Bush in fourth. And disappointment for Charest. Remember, she's holding that third spot along with So-hee Kim, who has safely made it through, and Yeon-mi Kim, who didn't qualify from the first heat. Well, a tremendous turn of speed from Evgenia Radionova. But So-hee Kim didn't panic, stayed with her all the way, and just seized the moment. And you have to say that you feel Isabelle Charest just left it a little bit too late. Right up alongside the Bulgarian, coming into the home straight, but couldn't make it to the line first. So their confirmation. Charest won't make it through to the semi-finals. So-hee Kim and Evgenia Radionova, the 2 qualifiers. So now we move on to heat number 3. And there the lineup. Chunlu Wang for China, the leader in these championships. She's on the outside there, she is. And for Italy, lying in 8th place, Marinella Canclini. She's on the inside. For Ukraine, Natalia Sverchakova, lying in 16th place. And for Japan, on the outside there, Yu Teshigawara. Teshigawara out in front with Canclini in second place. And Chunlu Wang third, with Svechkova for the Ukraine at the back of the pack at the moment. So Teshigawara controlling this race. Teshigawara, Canclini, Chunlu, and Svechkova from the Ukraine. And now Teshigawara turns the screw. Canclini goes with her, as does Chunlu, who moves up into second place. Canclini down into third, and now Chunlu Wang for China out in front. Teshigawara for Japan in second place. Canclini very wide coming out of that bend, trying to get a turn of speed, looking to get in front of the Japanese. Showing her speed there. Canclini fighting for that second spot. Chunlu Wang for China out in front, and now Canclini earning the second spot with 3 laps to go. So Chunlu Wang for China leads. Marinella Canclini for Italy in second place. Ikkyu Teshigawara for Japan in third. And right at the back, Natalia Sverchkova. And Wang looking very strong indeed. Marinella Canclini fought for that second spot. Splendid effort. There's your 2 qualifiers. Chunlu Wang for China, the leader in these championships. And Marinella Canclini, who's not having a vintage World Championships, lying in 8th place, was 4th last year. And I look back at some of the battles that went on in this heat. And Marinella Canclini left herself with an awful lot to do. Got boxed in, had to work very hard indeed. There you can see going very wide. Tremendous determination. Italians a very strong team. Disappointed that Mirko Wulleman didn't make it through from the heats of the 1,000 meters. But Canclini, a real battler, as is her teammate Mirko Wulleman. Looks over her shoulder. And again, no problems, she'll qualify. So Chunlu Wang and Marinella Canclini, the two qualifiers from Heat 3, Tejigawara and Svechkova, won't make it through. A little snack for the ardent fans. And we move on now to the final heat. There, Lee Kyung-chun for the Republic of Korea, lying in 2nd place. Gold medalists in last year's Olympics in the 1,000 meters, 6th in the World Championships. Amy Peterson for the United States of America, lying in 8th place, bronze medalist in the 500 meters in the Winter Olympics. Dong Sang for China, lying in 11th. There, Amy Peterson. And lane number 3, Tanya Vincent for Canada, lying in 15th place. And it's Vincent that takes up the running, with Peterson in 2nd place, Lee Kyung-chun in 3rd, and Dong Sang for China at the back at the moment. 8 laps to go. Tanya Vincent has control. Amy Peterson tucked in 2nd place, and Lee Kyung-chun, certainly the one to watch. And just shadowing the 2 leaders. Important for Tanya Vincent to keep her wits about her. And a turn of speed there from Lee Kyung-chun, as Chun now goes in front, and Tanya Vincent did well to keep her footing there and moves right down into 3rd place. The field opening up. Amy Peterson in 2nd place. Lee Kyung-chun it is for Korea out in front. Amy Peterson in 2nd place. Tanya Vincent for Canada in 3rd, and Dong Sang for China in 4th place. 3 laps to go. Lee Kyung-chun in front. Amy Peterson right up there, and Tanya Vincent has done well, reeling in the 2 in front of her. Remember, 2 go through into the semi-finals. Dong Sang struggling to keep in contention, and Lee Kyung-chun and Amy Peterson maintaining that lead with 1 lap to go. Now, Tanya Vincent needs to make a move now. She hasn't closed the gap, and the 2 qualifiers will be Lee Kyung-chun for the Republic of Korea and Amy Peterson from the United States of America. Remember, Peterson lying in 8th place. There she is, 12th in these championships last year. Lee Kyung-chun lying in 2nd place behind Chunlu Wang for China. And both those skaters winning their heats, making it through to the semi-finals. Peterson did well, and Tanya Vincent, I felt, never really got back into the race once these 2 pulled away. There's your 2 qualifiers, Lee Kyung-chun and Amy Peterson. And confirmation of that, Tanya Vincent and Dong Sang for China won't make it through. So now on to the quarterfinals for the men. There, the world record from Mike McMillan. And now the lineup for the first heat. Ji-hoon Chae for the Republic of Korea, who's won both the 500 meters and the 1500 meters. There he is. And for Japan, Yuzuki Imei, lying in 11th place. That's Stephen Bradbury, lying in 14th spot at the moment, 8th in the 500 meters in the Winter Olympics, and won a bronze medal in the relay team. Australians really do have a very strong relay team indeed. That's Yuzuki Imei for Japan, and 1:42. And Sylvain Gagnon for Canada, lying in 18th place. And the Canadians not having a good time at all in this World Championships. Marc Gagnon, the reigning world champion, hasn't made it through. I'm sorry, he has made it through. He goes in heat number 2, but he's lying down in 7th spot. And almost an impossibility for him to catch this guy, Ji-hoon Chae from the Republic of Korea. Eric Flamid is lying in 2nd place. He goes in heat number 3. So, Ji-hoon Chae for the Republic of Korea. Yuzuki Imei for Japan. Stephen Bradbury for Australia. And Sylvain Gagnon for Canada. So, lane 1, Ji-hoon Chae. Canada in lane 2, Sylvain Gagnon. And there, Mr. Bradbury from Australia. He'll be in lane 3. And on the outside, Yuzuki Imei. There he is. Right, the first of the quarterfinals of the 1,000 meters in these World Championships for the men. So 9 laps to go. And straight away, Ji-hoon Chae for Korea out in front. Sylvain Gagnon, it is in 3rd spot. Bradbury at the back of the pack. And Yuzuki Imei for Japan in 2nd place. So Ji-hoon Chae takes control as Yuzuki Imei for Japan moves up into 2nd place. Sylvain Gagnon in 3rd, and Stephen Bradbury right at the back with 6 laps to go. Still Yuzuki Imei for Japan out in front. Ji-hoon Chae for Korea in 2nd place. Gagnon for Canada in 3rd, and Bradbury for Australia reeling them in. Remember, 2 go through into the semi-finals. Still, Yuzuki Imei out in front, and these 2 extending their lead. Ji-hoon Chae in 2nd place, and Sylvain Gagnon is leaving himself an awful lot to do with 3 laps to go. The 2 leaders have really opened up a gap now. There's a battle brewing for 3rd spot as Stephen Bradbury now takes that position. But the leaders, Yuzuki Imei and Ji-hoon Chae. So the bell now as Ji-hoon Chae makes his move. He takes the lead. Japan in 2nd place, and these 2 sure to qualify. Well, Ji-hoon Chae hasn't put a foot wrong throughout these championships. Safely through, as is Yuzuki Imei for Japan, lying in 11th place. And out of it goes Stephen Bradbury for Australia and Sylvain Gagnon. And Gagnon didn't really seem to have his heart in this race at all. Well, this is the point that the Korean and Yuzuki Imei from Japan made their move and stretched the field. Bradbury and Gagnon unable to go with them. Che makes his move on the inside. Already with 10 points from the first two races. Splendid performance, and he really will be the man to beat. Their confirmation, Ji-Hoon Che for Korea wins with Yazuki Imei for Japan in second place. So now heat number 2, and this is the 83rd race of these championships. So lane 1, the reigning world champion, but having a torrid time here, lying in 7th spot, Marc Gagnon for Canada. Then for China, Hongbo Tsang, lying in 18th spot. So Norwegian in lane 3, Bjorn Elgerton, 9th in the Winter Olympics in the 500 meters, lying in 12th here. There he is. And lane 4, Maurizio Canino. Safely away. And it's the Italian that takes up the running, Maurizio Canino, out in front. But now Bjorn Elgerton for Norway. Tremendous roar for him as he takes up the lead. Now the Canadian Marc Gagnon, the reigning world champion, out in front. Elgerton in second spot as Canino moves up into second now. And Hongbo Tsang for China at the back of the pack with 5 laps to go. Marc Gagnon leading. Maurizio Canino for Italy in second place. Bjorn Elgerton for Norway in third, and Hongbo Tsang for China at the back of the pack. Gagnon still out in front as now Maurizio Canino makes his move. He takes up the lead, and Gagnon goes with him. Bjorn Elgerton trying to keep in contention with 3 laps to go. Canino very wide but keeps in front. Marc Gagnon takes a look down the inside, just biding his time. Elgerton and Tsang struggling to keep with the front 2. At the bell, Gagnon in front, Canino in second place, and now Tsang for China into third with Bjorn Elgerton at the back. Canino grits his teeth. Marc Gagnon, a very good race, and Maurizio Canino for Italy. It is that goes through with the world champion, Marc Gagnon. Well, that's more like it. And Marc Gagnon through to the semi-finals of this 1,000 meters. And for a moment there, you thought that Maurizio Canino had run out of steam, but he should make it through. There, Bjorn Elgerton for Norway, lying in 12th spot. And good support from this crowd. It has to be said, it's a little sparse. Not a patch on the support that we saw in last year's World Championships in Guildford. Gagnon glances across as Canino moves into the front for Italy. There is Marc Gagnon, the reigning world champion, but if Ji-Hoon Che has his way, it won't be for long. Their confirmation of the 2 qualifiers from heat number 2. So we move on now to heat 3. Interest for viewers back home in the UK. Nikki Gooch, lying in 10th place, winner of the Europa Cup, bronze medalist in the 500 meters in the Winter Olympics, and in fact the only man to make it through to both finals in the Olympics. There, Eric Flame, lying in second spot. 1988 all-round world champion, silver medalist in the 1500 meters in the 88 Olympics. That's Jae-Kun Song for the Republic of Korea, lying in 4th place, and Richard Nizielski, nearest the camera, there he is, in 101 from Australia, lying in 14th place. Bronze medal for him in the 94 Olympics in the relay, and silver medal in last year's World Championships, also in the relay event. But it's Jae-Kun Song for the Republic of Korea out in front. Richard Nizielski for Australia in 2nd place. Nicky Gooch for Great Britain at the back at the moment. And now Eric Flame makes his move and moves up into the lead, pushing Jae-Kun Song for Korea down into 2nd place. Nizielski for Australia in 3rd, and Nicky Gooch for Great Britain still at the back at the moment with 6 laps to go. The pace hots up. Eric Flame out in front. Nizielski takes a look round the outside. Jae-Kun Song for Korea holds him off. Nicky Gooch perhaps biding his time. Eric Flame there, out in front. Jae-Kun Song moves up, and the pace getting quicker with every lap, and the field spreading. Nicky Gooch with an awful lot to do. Moves up into 3rd place. Out in front, Eric Flame. Jae-Kun Song for Korea in 2nd, and Nicky Gooch moving up onto the shoulder of the Korean. 2 laps to go. Gooch on the outside for Great Britain, moves it back on the inside. Eric Flame grits his teeth out in front. And the Korean just moving up a gear, up onto the shoulder of Eric Flame. And Gooch moves up into 2nd place. Got to get a good final bend, Nicky Gooch. And there's your 2 qualifiers. Eric Flame for the United States of America, lying in 2nd place, wins heat number 3. Nicky Gooch for Great Britain, down in 10th place at the moment, qualifies in 2nd place. Richard Nizielski for Australia in 3rd, and Jae-Kun Song, the Korean, could be out of it. Well, a look back again. Eric Flame out in front, no problems there. And the Korean looks back across his shoulder. Nicky Gooch, splendid stuff from him. But I can tell you that the final result, Richard Nizielski gets the 3rd spot there. It's pretty insignificant, really. And their confirmation that Jae-Kun Song for Korea is disqualified. So Gooch and Flame make it through from heat number 3. So the final heat now. Lane 1 for Belgium, lying in 18th place, Jason Brice. That's the lineup for this final heat of the 1,000 meters in these quarterfinals. Lane 2 from Germany, Aryan Nachbar. That's Frederick Blackburn, who's in 7th place at the moment, silver medalist in last year's World Championships. And there, Yoon-Ho Lee for the Republic of Korea, 4th at the moment. He was 10th in the World Championships last year. That's Jason Brice from Belgium, and he goes into the lead. Yoon-Ho Lee for the Republic of Korea in 2nd place. Aryan Nachbar for Germany in 3rd, and Frederick Blackburn for Canada at the back at the moment, and he really needs to give these Canadian supporters something to shout about. Blackburn now moves up into the front. Yoon-Ho Lee into 2nd place, and Jason Brice in 3rd. Aryan Nachbar for Germany in 4th place. 6 laps to go, and the Korean moves into the lead. Yoon-Ho Lee, it is in front now. Frederick Blackburn in 2nd place. Still Jason Brice for Belgium in 3rd place. 5 laps to go. Korean out in front, and Blackburn accelerating now. The German makes his move round the outside. Aryan Nachbar, very, very wide indeed. The others sensing the turn of speed, and the lead remains the same, but second spot, that's the important one, changing all the time. 3 laps to go. Blackburn fights back. A good duel between Jason Briz and Frederick Blackburn. But out of trouble and in front, Yun-Ho Lee for the Republic of Korea. Frederick Blackburn second place. Jason Briz for Belgium in third. And now Blackburn takes up the lead with 1 lap to go. It's Yun-Ho Lee for Korea in second place. The Belgian in third. And Aryan Nakba trying to fight back, but these two out in front extend the lead on the final lap. And it's Frederick Blackburn that wins with Yun-Ho Lee for the Republic of Korea in second place. Good to see Blackburn smiling then. And there, Yun-Ho Lee lying in 4th place, 10th in last year's World Championships. Frederick Blackburn, silver medal winner last year in Guildford. And here Blackburn makes his move around the outside. Good control as Yun-Ho Lee nips inside of Blackburn. Well, he found that amusing. But Frederick Blackburn, very composed, didn't panic. And 162, Yun-Ho Lee looked to have the race sewn up with a couple of laps to go, but Frederick Blackburn not having any of it, back in front. And it's Blackburn for Canada that won this final heat in the quarterfinals. And should get confirmation of the 2 qualifiers. I'm pretty sure no disqualifications. There, Frederick Blackburn off the ice. And there, confirmation. Frederick Blackburn wins, and Yun-Ho Lee for Korea in second spot. We're going to take a short commercial break, but we'll be right back with the ladies' semi-finals. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. Well, the lineup in the first semi-final, that's So-hee Kim for the Republic of Korea, lying in 3rd place. Silver medal winner in last year's World Championships and a bronze medalist in the 1,000 meters in Lillehammer last year. That's the lineup for heat number 1. So 2 Koreans, Lee Kyung-chun wearing number 50 and So-hee Kim wearing 49. Marinella Canclini for Italy, lying in 8th place, 4th in last year's championships. And Nobuko Yamada for Japan, down in 21st place. And it's Marinella Canclini out in front. 2 Koreans in 3rd and 4th place at the moment, as now Lee Kyung-chun for Korea moves up in front, pushing Canclini down into 3rd spot. Yamada now taking up the lead. Nobuko Yamada in front with Lee Kyung-chun for Korea in 2nd place. And a change there, as now So-hee Kim for Korea moves into the lead. 6 laps to go. And the lead changes once again, as now Lee Kyung-chun out in front, Marinella Canclini in 2nd place, So-hee Kim for Korea in 3rd, and Nobuko Yamada for Japan in 4th place. Lee Kyung-chun lying in 2nd place, leads with 4 laps to go. Now So-hee Kim makes a move, Marinella Canclini fighting her way through, and Canclini very wide, did well to stay on her feet. 3 laps to go, Canclini at the back of the pack. It's So-hee Kim for the Republic of Korea out in front. Nobuko Yamada for Japan in 2nd place. Lee Kyung-chun in 3rd, and Marinella Canclini struggling to get back in contention. Really lost her rhythm at the bell. So-hee Kim in front. Nobuko Yamada in 2nd place. A dicey moment for her. And now Lee Kyung-chun fighting for that 2nd spot. It's going to be desperately close. Well, my word, try and sort that one out. Total commitment from Lee Kyung-chun going into the line. So-hee Kim made it through, but it was very close indeed between Nobuko Yamada and Lee Kyung-chun. Well, Nobuko Yamada, the director thinks has got it, but I tend to think that Lee Kyung-chun for the Republic of Korea got in front. We'll have to wait and see. Marinella Canclini really had a tough time in that race. 3 laps to go, completely lost her rhythm. Look at the angle there. Did so well to stay on her feet. Lost a stride or two and had to fight her way back into the competition. Well, in the previous corner, she was battling for the lead, right down into 4th place. But look at So-hee Kim out in front there. And Lee Kyung-chun trying to fight her way back. Now this is the final bend. Nobuko Yamada on the inner. Well, yes, indeed. It's the Korean that gets there in front. Nobuko Yamada is out of it, so the 2 qualifiers should be So-hee Kim for the Republic of Korea. There's confirmation, and Lee Kyung-chun. Nobuko Yamada, after a splendid race, doesn't get through, and bitter disappointment for Marinella Canclini. So now the second heat in these semi-finals. That was the lineup. 2 Chinese skaters there. Chunlu Wang for China, the leader. That's Yang Yang, lying in 7th spot. That's Chunlu Wang. And next up, Evgenia Radanova from Bulgaria, lying in 13th place. And on the outer, Amy Peterson for the United States of America. She's lying in 8th place at the moment. Bronze medalist in the 500 meters in the Winter Olympics, 12th in last year's championships. Yang Yang for China, 5th in both the Winter Olympics at the 1,000 meters and the World Championships. So it's Yang Yang for China out in front. Amy Peterson for the United States of America in 2nd place. Chunlu Wang for China in 3rd. And Evgenia Radanova for Bulgaria at the back at the moment with 7 laps to go. Now a change in the front as Chunlu Wang takes up the lead. Yang Yang 2nd place. Amy Peterson down into 3rd. Evgenia Radanova for Bulgaria still at the back of the pack. Chunlu Wang still out in front. Yang Yang in 2nd place. 2 to qualify for the finals. The pace hotting up now with 5 laps to go. Chunlu Wang in front. Yang Yang in 2nd place. Amy Peterson losing touch a little bit. This pace getting quicker and quicker with every lap. Amy Peterson fighting her way back. Still out in front, Chunlu Wang. Yang Yang, 2nd place. Peterson for the United States of America in 3rd, and Evgenia Radanova for Bulgaria in 4th place. 2 laps to go. Peterson takes a look down the outside. Chunlu Wang still out in front. Amy Peterson, and she loses her footing. Well, that picture says it all. Amy Peterson is out of it. Chunlu Wang for China in 1st place. Yang Yang got caught up with Amy Peterson. So Evgenia Radanova for Bulgaria gets through in 2nd place. Now we'll have to wait and see what the judges have to say about this one. Well, Peterson very, very annoyed. Now, was she obstructed or was it her own mistake? Out in front, Chunlu Wang. Yang Yang for China in 2nd place. Now, did Yang Yang cause Amy Peterson to fall? Hopefully we'll see that on the slow motion. Peterson tries to make a move on the inside there. She's got somewhere to go. Plenty of room. Peterson has the line going into the bend. And, well, did Yang Yang impede Amy Peterson? I think she probably did. No doubt about it. Amy Peterson had the line going into the bend. And they're the two qualifiers by right. Chunlu Wang and Evgenia Radionova. And the referee in deep consultation, and I can tell you that Yang has been disqualified, and Amy Pedersen has been given a place in the final. And there's confirmation of that. So 3 skaters go through to the finals from this heat. Chunlu Wang, Evgenia Radionova, and Amy Pedersen. So we now move on to the men's semi-finals. And heat number 1, there's the lineup. Ji-Hoon Che for the Republic of Korea, Eric Flame for the United States of America, Marc Gagnon for Canada, and Nicky Gooch for Great Britain. Ji-Hoon Che won both the 500 and the 1500 meters. Gold medalist in the Winter Olympics in the 500 meters, won the silver medal in the 1000 meters. Eric Flame lying in 2nd place, 16th in last year's Worlds. There's Marc Gagnon, the reigning world champion, lying in 7th place at the moment. Nicky Gooch for Great Britain. There he is, lying in 10th place, winner of the Europa Cup, bronze medalist in the 500 meters in the Winter Olympics. But they're the man that everybody has to beat. So Nicky Gooch trains at the Aldwych Club in Guildford and Basingstoke. Only skated to reach both finals in last year's Winter Olympic Games. He's at the back at the moment. 8 laps to go as Eric Flame makes his move down the outside and takes up the running. Ji-Hoon Che for the Republic of Korea in 2nd place. Marc Gagnon for Canada in 3rd, moves up into the lead. Gagnon now. Eric Flame in 2nd place. Ji-Hoon Che in 3rd, and Nicky Gooch perhaps keeping out of trouble at the back at the moment. 6 laps to go. Gooch takes a look down the outside, nips back inside as Eric Flame takes the lead from Marc Gagnon. Still Ji-Hoon Che in 3rd place. Nicky Gooch in 4th. Gooch making his move. 5 laps to go. Eric Flame out in front. Marc Gagnon 2nd place. Ji-Hoon Che in 3rd. And Gooch for Great Britain in 4th place. Eric Flame controlling the race at the moment. Still Marc Gagnon, the world champion, in 2nd place. Ji-Hoon Che, the leader in this year's World Championships, in 3rd. 3 laps to go. Gooch at the back at the moment. And now Marc Gagnon out in front. Eric Flame in 2nd place. Ji-Hoon Che in 3rd. Nicky Gooch moves up into 2nd place. Eric Flame trying to fight back. 1 lap to go. Gooch right up on Eric Flame. 2 will go through to the finals. Has Gooch got any strength left? It looks as though Eric Flame will get there. Well, tremendous stuff from Canada. Marc Gagnon wins. Eric Flame in 2nd place. Nicky Gooch disappointing in 3rd. They're the 2 qualifiers in the 1st semi-final, and Ji-Hoon Che, who has won just about everything so far in these championships, doesn't make it through to the finals. But there, Eric Flame nipping inside of Marc Gagnon. Ji-Hoon Che just behind, and Nicky Gooch at this stage in 4th place, and he really didn't panic. Perhaps left it just a little bit too late. Tremendous commitment from the world champion Marc Gagnon, who's had a terrible time here in these championships. Eric Flame fighting back. A really tremendous battle this first heat in these semi-finals. And there, Nicky Gooch for Great Britain up into 2nd place, but Eric Flame fought his way back. And there, the leader, Marc Gagnon. And Eric Flame defending that second spot very well indeed. There's confirmation of the two qualifiers. Marc Gagnon, the world champion for Canada, and Eric Flame for the United States of America. So the second semi-final, that's the lineup. Maurizio Canino for Italy, lying in 4th place, as is Yun-Ho Lee for the Republic of Korea. That's Canino, the Italian. Then for Canada, Frederick Blackburn, that's Yun-Ho Lee, 10th in last year's championships. And on the inside, Yuzuki Imei. That's Imei out in front. And Frederick Blackburn for Canada, glancing across and slotting into 2nd place. Yun-Ho Lee for the Republic of Korea in 3rd, and moves up into 2nd spot now with the Italian Maurizio Canino in 4th place. So Japan lead, Korea 2nd, Canada 3rd, Italy in 4th. Yuzuki Imei. And oh dear me, Yun-Ho Lee just lost control, lost an edge, and he's now out of it. So Yuzuki Imei struggled around that bend, and Frederick Blackburn taking advantage of that, as is Maurizio Canino. Canino in 3rd place, but caught up a lot of ground there, and the ice certainly seems to be cut up on that corner. Everybody struggling. Frederick Blackburn for Canada in front, lying in 7th place, silver medalist in last year's World Championships. 3 laps to go. It's Frederick Blackburn that leads. Japan in 2nd place, but it's Maurizio Canino taking advantage of the little stumble from Yuzuki Imei. And now Frederick Blackburn for Canada leads. Maurizio Canino for Italy in 2nd place, and Yuzuki Imei for Japan trying to fight back with 1 lap to go. He's caught up a lot of ground. Maurizio very wide, and a battle there. Well, that looked to be an obstruction from me, but we'll have to wait and see. No doubt about the winner, Frederick Blackburn. A lot of arms flying about there from Maurizio Canino. Well, seems to be all right. So the order there, Frederick Blackburn for Canada wins. Maurizio Canino for Italy in 2nd place. Yuzuki Imei for Japan in 3rd. And Yun-Ho Lee for the Republic of Korea after that fall in 4th place. And there, Yuzuki Imei fighting his way through, but Maurizio Canino not having any of it. Frederick Blackburn safely out in front. And the Canadians coming good in the final day of competition. And Yuzuki Imei did very, very well to get back into contention. And here trying to nip inside of Maurizio Canino. Now, did the Italian block him? I don't think so. Head down and pushing to the line. A little salute from Frederick Blackburn, and their confirmation. Maurizio Canino does make it through into the finals, as does Frederick Blackburn. Yuzuki Imei for Japan is out, as is Yun-Ho Lee.
The international motorsport magazine. Eurosport brings you the best of motorsport. Every week, pictures and results from across Europe and the world. Motors, Wednesday at 10 p.m. on Eurosport.
Welcome back to Gjovik, and they're the lineup for the finals of this 1,000 meters for ladies. 5 skaters have made it through. And Amy Peterson is the extra skater who was obstructed by Yang Yang in the second heat of the 1,000 meters. So safely away. And, as you'd expect, a very, very sedate pace indeed. So in front for China, Chunlu Wang. 2 Koreans here, So-hee Kim and Lee Kyung-chun. Amy Peterson for the United States of America in the 3rd spot at the moment. And Evgenia Radonova from Bulgaria. Radonova at the back of the pack. So-hee Kim it is, who's in front at the moment. Chunlu Wang for China in 2nd place, and Peterson makes a move on the inside. Peterson moves up in front. But a little battle brewing, and now Lee Kyung-chun takes up the lead. Amy Peterson in 2nd place. So-hee Kim in 4th, as Evgenia Radonova moves up into 3rd spot. Chunlu Wang at the back now. In front, Lee Kyung-chun. Amy Peterson in 2nd place. Radonova in 3rd. Lee Kyung-chun for Korea in front. Now So-hee Kim into 3rd place, and Chunlu Wang fighting away around the outside, moves up into 3rd place. Still Lee Kyung-chun in front, but no, now Chunlu Wang for China takes the lead. So it's Chunlu Wang from Lee Kyung-chun, and now So-hee Kim moves up into 3rd at the bell. China lead with Chunlu Wang, and a battle between the 2 Koreans. It's Lee Kyung-chun in 2nd place at the moment. And the winner is Chunlu Wang from China, with Lee Kyung-chun for Korea in 2nd and So-hee Kim for Korea in 3rd. Let's hope I've got those 2 the right way around. Certainly a lot of fighting in this finals. And the lead changing many, many times. There, Lee Kyung-chun out in front with Amy Peterson from the United States of America in 2nd place, and So-hee Kim for Korea in 3rd. And you feel that perhaps the Koreans had a game plan. And we wait for confirmation of the final result, as there Chunlu Wang makes her move around the outside, and Lee Kyung-chun hanging on in there. Peterson now right at the back of the pack. And Chunlu Wang led the race very well indeed. Lee Kyung-chun for Korea in 2nd there. And So-hee Kim fighting a way back, but indeed it was Lee Kyung-chun in 2nd place and So-hee Kim in 3rd. And that's confirmation of the final results of the 1,000 meters for ladies. Amy Peterson in 5th place, lucky to make it through to the finals. But the winner, Chunlu Wang for China. So that's the current standings. Chunlu Wang at the top of the table with 12 points. Lee Kyung-chun in 2nd place. So-hee Kim in 3rd. Remember, all the people that have got through into the finals and have scored points will compete in the 3,000 meters. So now the lineup for the men's 1,000 meters. And therefore Italy wearing 137, Maurizio Canino. 2 Canadians, Frederick Blackburn and Marc Gagnon. Gagnon, the reigning world champion. That's Frederick Blackburn. And there, Eric Flame, the 1988 world champion. All round, all distances, and a silver medalist in the Calgary Games in the 1,500 meters. There, Marc Gagnon. Canadians have had a rough start to these championships. So it's Blackburn on the outside. Then Gagnon on the inside lane. Tough draw, Eric Flame. Lane number 2, Maurizio Canino. That's Blackburn. And Canino left behind at the start, but a slow pace, and it's Eric Flame out in front. Canada second and third, with Maurizio Canino at the back at the moment. Flame glances across. It's Marc Gagnon in second place. So a lot at stake here. Eric Flame, 7 points behind Chi-Hoon Che, who is not in this finals. He's the leader. Eric Flame in second place. Maurizio Canino has 2 points. Point behind Eric Flame. So Eric Flame still out in front. Canada second and third, and Maurizio Canino for Italy at the back of the pack. Marc Gagnon it is for Canada in second place. Frederick Blackburn for Canada in third. Eric Flame still out in front. 3 laps to go. Gagnon all over Flame. And Gagnon makes his move. It's Marc Gagnon in front. Frederick Blackburn goes through as well. And Eric Flame right to the back. Maurizio Canino for Italy into second place. Well, a battle between the 2 Canadians. Well, that was desperately close. Marc Gagnon it is that wins, with Frederick Blackburn in second place. Well, Eric Flame, you have to feel sorry for him. He did so much good work at the beginning of the race. Marc Gagnon just biding his time. Frederick Blackburn hanging on in there all the way through, and Maurizio Canino taking advantage of the mistake from Eric Flame that let the 2 Canadians in front. Canino going through as well. Marc Gagnon through the inside, nips in front of Frederick Blackburn. Tremendous determination. And then Marc Gagnon wins. Frederick Blackburn in second place. Maurizio Canino for Italy in third, and Eric Flame in fourth place. So remember, they get the points added to their totals. 5 for a win, 3 for second, 2 for third, and a point for fourth place. And Eric Flame protesting there. But little doubt that that will change. There's the current standings. Chi-Hoon Che still out in front with 10 points. That's 2 victories. Marc Gagnon up into second with a win there. Eric Flame in third place with Canino.
Coming soon on Eurosport. Snooker. With Stephen Hendry, Steve Davis, Jimmy White, John Parrott, Alan McManus.
Snooker, the European League. Tuesday, 11 p.m. on Eurosport.
Welcome back to Gjovik, Norway, and this is the final of the ladies' 3,000 meter relay. This a very exciting event indeed. And the lineup here: China, the Republic of Korea, In fact, the relay will be coming up in a moment or two. This is, in fact, the 3,000-meter ladies. So 3,000-meter ladies, the last race in this World Championships, apart from the relays, which will be coming up a little bit later on. So there, Chunlu Wang for China. That's Li Kyung-chun. Isabelle Charret for Canada, also here. Chunlu Wang for China. Annie Perot for Canada, also here. So-hee Kim, wearing number 49. And Yeon-mi Kim, wearing number 51. There's Kim at the back of the pack. So 27 laps. And 3 Koreans there. They really will take some beating. So it's Korea 1, 2, 3, China 3rd, Canada 4th. So So-hee Kim, it is out in front with 25 laps to go. Korea in 2nd and 3rd, China 4th, Canada 5th. .24 laps to go. And at the back, Annie Perot for Canada. And a faller there. So Li Kyung-chun, it is out in front. And that's So-hee Kim that has fallen. Out in front, Li Kyung-chun. And the pace slows down again. Well, Chunlu Wang for China out in front. And everybody regaining composure. Isabelle Charret in 6th spot. Now Li Kyung-chun takes up the running with 11 laps to go. So Li Kyung-chun for the Republic of Korea. Out in front with So-hee Kim for Korea in 2nd place. Laps to go now. Li Kyung-chun. And a faller there. Seven laps now to go. And the leader, Li Kyung-chun. There's Chun, wearing number 50. And Evgenia Radanova holding up the pace. Chun for Korea glances across. 4 laps to go. 3 laps now to go. Lee Kyung-chun for the Republic of Korea in the lead. Lee Kyung-chun, number 50 there, wins the 3,000 meters. So Lee Kyung-chun, the winner of the 3,000 meters. And that's certainly a very confusing race indeed. Absolutely exhausted. And there, the fall from So-hee Kim, which really split the field up. But a very solid race from Lee Kyung-chun. And their confirmation of that. Lee Kyung-chun wins with Yeonmi Kim in second place, and tremendous skate from Evgenia Radanova from Bulgaria in third place. So confirmation that that was a new world record for Lee Kyung-chun. And there are the final results of the ladies' competition. Lee Kyung-chun wins with Chunlu Wang for China in second place, and Yeonmi Kim for Korea in third. So-hee Kim for Korea in fourth. There, a little further down, Annie Perot for Canada, seventh spot. Amy Peterson for the United States in joint eighth place. Well, now we move on to the men's 3,000 meters. And this sure to be a real battle. Ji-Hoon Che for the Republic of Korea. That's Marc Gagnon for Canada. Maurizio Carnino also in this one. Eric Flame, Frederick Blackburn, Mirko Wulleman. There's the lineup. Yoon-ho Lee and Jae Kun Song for Korea. 3 Koreans have made it through. 2 Italians, 2 Canadians, and Eric Flame for the United States of America. So Ji-Hoon Che for Korea, out in front. So the skate is being introduced now. Eric Flame, number 180. Lane 3, Maurizio Carnino. Lane 4, Ji-Hoon Che. And it's Eric Flame. And Mirko Wulleman. Marc Gagnon. That's Junho Lee from the Republic of Korea. And Mirko Wulleman at the back. 164 is Ye-Kun Song. So expect a very sedate pace indeed. So Korea out in front, Canada in second, United States of America in third. Two Italians at the back at the moment. Maurizio Canino for Italy, it is at the back of the field. Korea now starting to open it up. That's Ji-Hoon Chae for the Republic of Korea, who's opened up a big lead with 24 laps to go. So Ji-Hoon Chae, number 161, really stretching the field, nobody wanting to go with him. Glances across at the coaches. It's Gagnon and Blackburn in second and third at the moment, and the pack have slowed right up. Now, Ji-Hoon Chae will want to win this one, and he's going to catch the pack up in a minute. So Ji-Hoon Chae now joins the end of the pack, and he's a lap in front. 19 laps to go. And that's just to make my job easier. So in the front of the pack, Marc Gagnon. Eric Flame up there as well, as is Frederick Blackburn. Now, another Korean goes for it. I think it's Yoon-ho Lee for the Republic of Korea. Indeed it is. Trying to catch up his teammate, Ji-Hoon Chae. So it's Ji-Hoon Chae who leads, with Yoon-ho Lee now in second place. There's Ji-Hoon Chae, just behind the two Italians, but remember, a lap ahead of the pack. Just nips in front of Mirko Willeman, and now up to the front of the pack. So 10 laps to go for Ji-Hoon Chae, 11 for everybody else. So there the race for second place. Ye-Kun Song it is, wearing number 164. In second place at the moment, but Ji-Hoon Chae for the Republic of Korea up with the pack, in between the two Italians, Mirko Willeman and Maurizio Canino. 7 laps now to go. Canada at the front of the pack, but Ji-Hoon Chae, there he is for the Republic of Korea, leading the race. And number 162, that's Yoon-ho Lee, who's in second place. They're the leader, Ji-Hoon Chae for the Republic of Korea. Needs to just stay on his feet now. The Canadians having a battle amongst themselves. Ji-Hoon Chae, who made the early running, now can relax as he takes the bell safely, and a battle there between the two Canadians and Eric Flame. Tremendous stuff. There's the winner. Ji-hoon Jae for the Republic of Korea wins the 3,000 meters. And a tremendous duel in there. Second place, I think, going to Yoon-ho Lee. And down goes Eric Flame. Well, that's the winner. Ji-hoon Jae for the Republic of Korea. Korea really have been so strong in this championships. And a very good time indeed. A new world record for Ji-hoon Jae. The Koreans have prepared so well. And this is when he made his move. Ji-hoon Jae. So relaxed and composed. Yeah, the two Italians, Marco Wulleman in front and Maurizio Canino. But at that stage, they were at the back of the pack. And Ji-hoon Jae had done one lap more than everybody else. Superb tactician. Well, the world champion for 1995, Ji-hoon Jae, with 15 points. Marc Gagnon for Canada, the reigning world champion, settles for second spot with 6 points. Frederick Blackburn, his teammate, in third, along with Ye Kun Song, both on 5 points. And Maurizio Canino and Eric Flame finish in 5th place, both with 4 points. Mirko Wulleman for Italy in 7th with 3 points, and Yoon-ho Lee for the Republic of Korea in 8th place with 2 points. But an outstanding championships for Ji-hoon Jae for the Republic of Korea. 9 points ahead of the man in second place, last year's world champion, Marc Gagnon. We'll wait for confirmation of that. Still the relay to go, remember. And expect a lot of excitement there. Of course, there'll be an ice resurface between this 3,000 meters and the relay finals. There's the referee for the event. And there, Frederick Blackburn. Well, there's confirmation of the results of the 3,000 meters. Ji-hoon Jae for the Republic of Korea wins. Ye Kun Song for Korea in second place. Frederick Blackburn for Canada in third place. That was an important result for him. And Marc Gagnon in fourth. Great battle between those two. The Italian, Wulleman, in 6th place. So we wait for the overall standings and confirmation that Ji-hoon Jae is the 1995 men's world champion. And some of the cameras that have taken pictures right across the world. And there it is, confirmation. The world champion, Ji-hoon Jae from Korea. 15 points. Second, Marc Gagnon for Canada. Frederick Blackburn for Canada in third, with Ye Kun Song for Korea. Italy, Maurizio Canino and Eric Flame locked together with 4 points in 5th place. Mirko Wulleman in 7th with 3 points. Yoon-ho Lee for Korea in 8th, and good performance from Nicky Gooch in 10th spot.
Euro Goals. Every week on Eurosport, a roundup of the best of European football. Replays of the most spectacular goals from all the championships. Analysis of the latest results. The gripping moments from the great matches. Euro Goals. Follow the top European teams in their race to the title.
Euro Goals, Monday at 10 p.m. on Eurosport.
Welcome back now to the relay and the finals. First of all, the ladies 3,000 meters. The lineup here: Republic of Korea, China, Japan, and Canada. A confirmation of the start list. This is the final race for the ladies. And safely away. So Canada in front, China second, Korea in third, and Japan at the back at the moment. Canada still out in front. Canada make a change. Isabelle Charret it is that takes up the running for Canada. China in second, Korea third, Japan at the back. A change there from the Chinese as Dong Sang takes up the running for them and nips in front. It's now China first, Canada second, Korea third, Japan down in fourth place. Christine Boudret it is for Canada. She hands over. There for China, Yan Mei Tsang handing over to Chunlu Wang. So China out in front now. Korea into second place. That's So-hee Kim for Korea in second. Canada down into third spot. And the field opened up. A good battle between China and Korea as Korea now move into the lead. Hai-kyun Won for Korea. It is in front. China in second place. Canada trying to fight back, and Japan out of it at the moment. 5 laps to go.